Welcome back to Keep On Collecting. This is where the magic happens. I don't know why I just said that, but sometimes it does happen. I'm Matt, and I have an exciting big box from, yes, Big W. This is a big retail chain in Australia, and I've seen a few of these on YouTube being opened by other collectors, and I had to get it. Apparently only available online, so off to Big W I went, and my home it was delivered a few days later. So let us open up this box, and I'm going to show you something pretty marvelous. All right, armed with my trusty knife, let us do this. What can it be? I'll tell you one thing. Well, maybe my shirt gave it away. Can anyone remember what I was actually wearing? Not that it really matters. All right, let's open this box up. Of course, there's going to be lots of stuffing in here, and we can already get a glimpse. It's upside down. You think I would have opened that up the right way, wouldn't you? There it is. The Hammond collection. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let us open up this beautiful example of a toy. The Hammond collection. So the Hammond collection has replaced the Amber collection. And so this is basically a 3 3/4 line. And you can see this lovely embossed T-Rex here, so that is just raised up. And you can see John Hammond here with the top of his walking stick. So he's stuck in amber now. You see a big T-Rex there with a Jurassic Park symbol. And on the back is the toy itself with, yeah, that final scene from Jurassic Park. So this is the toy. So this is just, I think, a few more points of articulation. As I was saying, Amber was a 6-inch, 6-inch scale. Hammond collection is 3 3/4. All right, so let's get this out. Oh my God, look at that. That is beautiful. It's a bit warped in there, so let's just cut a few of these ties. That looked a bit dangerous. Yeah, that's the tail. Beautiful. Let's carve open the neck here. Well, I'll tell you what Andrew does this whole lot better. Like, he holds these very gentle, like, and he does it.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Huge. Here he is. Ah, that's attaches. No instructions required. I don't think we've got instructions. No instructions come with this baby. Alright, that just goes in here. So you can see there's a hole there. And that will go in there. Like so. Done. He's big. Look at that. So his mouth has some articulation there. So look at that. It can open. Got this tongue that can, looks like he's just roaring. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so even his little arms here have like a few points of articulation of that in there. On either side. Yeah, look at that. They're a bit stiff at first, but oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, so they just can click. And now you can't see him, but wow. So he's got like these fantastic knee joints too. Look at that. Yeah, very stiff. Sorry, I'm not getting focus here. So yeah, T-Rex with knee joints. Got some calf joints, ankle joints. Looks like he's ready to do some dancing. Love it. So he's got like a bit of gut crunching here too. So he can go up and down and move around. His neck, he's got two pieces of articulation in his neck. He's got this one here and this one here. And this is a bit of a rubbery feel to it, this middle piece. Just so I can guess you can get some articulation going. Of course the tail has got all, that's a soft rubber at the back here leading up to this point where it's plastic again. So we've got a couple of bits of articulation in the tail as well. And I think one of the exquisite parts is his glass eye. Just have a look at his eye. Look at that. Amazing. Just the absolute detail of this item. So let's look at the detail. Look at the sculpt on that face. This is by far the best T-Rex that Mattel have done. Of course, it's, the Hammond collection, so it has to be good.
Really spectacular. Spared no expense. Spared no expense. Spared no expense.
So going down on the skin on the back and on the legs. Fantastic. Going up to the head. I think the face is just, yeah, it's setting it off. From the other side. You get some great poses with this dinosaur. Look at that. Just, I've seen this ad, Collect Jurassic had this. Andrew and I watched the unboxing, and just blew my mind. I thought, this is the best T-Rex they've done, and I've got to have one of these. Let's do some comparisons. So of course, this is a Legacy Collection T-Rex. It's a few years old now, but as you can see, nowhere really in scale. This is more like a junior T-Rex compared to the Hammond collection. It's just, I liked this version of the T-Rex. Can't really keep its mouth open though. That's the problem with a lot of these dinosaurs. They'll either have their mouth open or closed. Very rarely can you just find one where you can control where the mouth sits. So this is a lot better, and this is why this is going to be sitting in the collection from here on in. Well, I guess they could probably be next to each other. Pretty much just like that, hey? So let's bring in a Hammond. Let's bring in a Alan Grant figure from the Legacy collection as well. So obviously we need to go down a bit here with him. Yeah, so he's a lot. Obviously he's supposed to be in scale. So he's a 3 3/4 figure. Yeah, wow, look at the size of you. Don't move. So he is absolutely, yeah. It's hard to tell. I'd have to rewatch the movie and just see how big a T-Rex is, but I'm thinking that, I'm thinking that that's probably more close to the scale. There is a Hammond collection Alan Grant coming out too, which we will get as a pre-order online only again. And so that will probably replace this Alan Grant as well. And he can hang out with the Hammond collection T-Rex. Alright, that's it for another review for Keep On Collecting. I would have to say that this Mattel Hammond Collection T-Rex has been spared no expense. It is the cream of the crop. And I know for a fact that Mattel are releasing or have released a Hammond collection Triceratops, and I've seen details on that and what that looks like. You can pose it to make it look like it's laying down just like the original movie, and it's going to pose beautifully with this. Just, it's an amazing figure that Mattel have just ticked all the boxes. Just the sculpt, the texture, the paint, the articulation, just those glass eyes, tongue articulation. It's got it all. And they've even done, like, I forgot to mention, they've done a bit of a dry wash by looks of it on the skin, just to get that texture that looks like there's some, the black in the grooves with the skin of this dinosaur. It's just, well, as Andrew puts it, it's just lovely. So thank you very much for joining me on another episode of Keep On Collecting. Have lots planned coming up. We got a Playmobil 18. I'd like to look at some NECA figures, and although they're not vintage per se, I guess they're from vintage IPs, and I think that counts. They make really good toys sometimes in this modern era, and to ignore them completely would probably be a bit silly of us. So yeah, definitely Andrew and I will be getting into those. We get into some of the new figures for the older IPs. So feel free to like and comment. I'd like to hear your comments on what you think of this line, if you are collecting it or not. Your thoughts on this Hammond collection. It's personal opinion, it's great. So yeah, look after yourselves out there, stay safe. And as Andrew and I always say, keep on collecting your dinosaurs. See you later.